What's up everybody? Pete with Auto Repair Tips. Working on a 2011 Honda CR-V. Customer says they were driving along and the car just cut off. They had it towed to the house. They put a brand new battery in it. It started up, but then the battery light was on. So they drove it in for me to check it out. Let's take a look. So it starts up just fine. And the only light we have on is the battery light. So in this video, I'm gonna show you three different ways to check your alternator at home. Let's get into the video. Most of the time when people come into the shop and I'm checking the alternator, you know, the first thing you wanna do is make sure the battery's charged up. Well, this is a brand new battery, so I know we're good there. And I usually use my Snap-on scanner. Now I'm sure if you're working at home, you probably don't have a scanner like this, but after I check the battery with this one, I'm gonna show you two more ways you can do it yourself at home. So the first thing we're gonna do is put the amp probe on. We'll hook up the positive. We will hook up the negative. Let me cut the scanner on. I say cut the scanner on, the bitch probably did, right? Be my luck. Nope. So on this one here, we're going to do a system test. It's zeroing out the amp. All right, we're gonna go next. I don't really have a customer number, so I'll hit enter. It's a top post battery. It's an automotive battery, regular, cold cranking amps. This one's 450. So the first thing we're gonna do is this has a sensor on the bottom of it. I'm gonna hold it like this. I'll hit enter. It reads the temperature of the battery and then it tests it.
Good recharge.
So it's a good battery. We're gonna hit next. It's telling me to start the engine. All right, engine is running. I'm gonna hit started engine. It's checking the alternator output. It is gasoline engine. Turn off all loads. Everything is off. Rev the engine up for 5 seconds. Idle the engine. Go to next. Turn on the headlights and all the accessories. Okay, hit next. That needle should be moving a little bit. It's not doing anything. Analyzing the data. Everything is off. Hit next. Please wait. Come on. We're gonna print it in English because I'm in America. So here it is coming out. Test report. So on the battery test, the battery says good, recharged. We have a good battery, the state of health. On the starter, it cranked good. So it skipped the starting test. It went to the charging. So looking at the charging says no load 1191, loaded 1179, low voltage. So that is why your battery light is on. That is method one. Now if you're at home and you don't have a tool like this, let me show you another way you can do it. Method number two. If you're at home and you like to work on cars, I am sure you have a multimeter. Cut it on, select it to 20 volts. Take the red, hook it to the positive, take the black, go to negative. And that just about confirms what that high dollar scanner said. If you had a good alternator, this should be like 13.5 or more, rule of thumb. Now let me show you method number three. You're gonna take the negative battery wire and with the car running, you remove it. If the alternator is working, that car won't cut off. If it stays running, only keep it off for about a second or two, then put it back on. But if it's not charging, this car's gonna cut off. And the car just cut off, which there's three ways that confirmed it, and all of them point me towards a bad alternator. So I just showed you three ways you can check your own alternator. So there's no reason not to do it yourself. All right guys, that's it for this video. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Catch you later.